So us YouTubers who have made videos on Anthro have been trolled so very much. I'm pretty sure at this point each of us have at least 5 different videos claiming Anthro has finally arrived. And obviously it hasn't. But rest assured that we are not turning to clickbait every time we made a video saying that we think Anthro is here. It's because we truly think it is here. Each time we got some information that made us believe that Anthro was added or just hours away from being added, but obviously it never was. However, I do think that this time we have pretty solid evidence that it is finally here. And we are not getting trolled into making videos anymore. And that evidence just so happens to be an announcement on the developer forums from the Roblox staff themselves. They have a whole post just explaining what it is, what it'll be like, and stuff like that, as well as a whole bunch of questions along with answers, and for some reason they have now changed the name of Anthro to Rthro. I'm not sure what that means, but it is what it is. They basically said that at RDC 2018, Big David did a presentation of some updates that we can expect to come to Roblox soon, and that they are now introducing Rthro avatars. And it's essentially new scaling and sizing options, which we kinda got a short while back, but from this GIF you can see that the new scaling is a little bit more extreme. They also maintain joint placement, which means that Rthro is absolutely not the Anthro we expected, but in fact it is this. It's literally R15, but you can stretch it out. And I'm gonna be really honest here, it's not bad. Like, my opinion with Anthro was that it looks great, but it doesn't look like it belongs on Roblox. But with Rthro, I feel like that kind of meets us halfway. It still kind of looks like Anthro and has Anthro qualities, but it's keeping our old avatars in R15. And I feel like Rthro does actually look like it belongs on Roblox. Don't get me wrong, I still think it's going to be slightly creepy at first. The smaller or normal sized players running around in a game together and this giant long thing comes waddling towards you. But I feel like we can get used to this. Okay, hold up. Like, literally 12 hours after I made this video, I got absolutely spammed with messages from fans showing me this profile right here. This is not the stretched R15 we were promised. This is Anthro, but it looks a little bit creepier. I'm not even saying this looks bad for the meme. This looks absolutely horrifying. This is what I see in my nightmares. The bottom half of his legs are inverted, and what is wrong with his arms? His limbs look like noodles. He looks like if Bigfoot got shaved. And don't even get me started on the face. And when you turn him around, he's literally balding. I'm not trying to be rude to Roblox or to whoever designed this, I just honestly really find it very creepy. It looks out of place, but who knows, maybe we can get used to this as well. They also attached this image to the post, and I'm assuming that this is going to be the Rthro bundles. By this point, some of you may have already gone to your avatar page to look for this new Rthro option, and obviously you don't see it. But that's only because as of right now, it's only available to developers, so they can explore the new scaling options and see how they work in-game. So, you know, when we all become those tall creatures, their games aren't completely broken. Right now, we don't have an actual date of when we will all be getting Rthro, but they did say we will soon be unlocking full scaling options for the players to experiment with their avatars and releasing a series of avatar bundles that were designed with Rthro in mind. As you can see in this screenshot here, developers are going to be able to choose whether we have R6 or R15 enabled in their games, as well as choosing our scaling options for us. Obviously not every game is going to have us using Rthro scaling. There is an option for developers to leave the choice up to us. They answered quite a lot of questions, but I'm going to show you just a few to save time. One question is Rthro going to be compatible with current gears / packages on the platform? And they basically answered yes, everything will be the same since it's still R15. With these next 2 questions, I feel personally attacked. Is Roblox going to remove R6 and or non-Anthro R15? Is R6 still supported? And they pretty much said no, they are not removing R6 and they are not removing R15. But this ruins the blocky aesthetic that Roblox has had for years, and they did mention in their answer that they don't want to remove anything that the players currently love, which I could beg to differ, but let's not get into that right now. But yeah, Anthro didn't fit in Roblox. Rthro kinda does, except for that Bigfoot character man. By the way, I don't really feel attacked, just in case you thought I was being serious. And the next 2 are about the bundles, and I'm assuming the bundles are going to be the Bigfoot man and any others they've created. What Rthro options will be available to free users? With an answer of simply, we will be offering free Rthro native bundles, and finally, how affordable will these be in order to encourage more users to use Rthro? With an answer of there will be the usual mix of free, regularly priced, and limited edition bundles. So that's kind of interesting. The stretched R15 characters look decent. The Bigfoot man I am not a huge fan of, but I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. And that's really all there is to it right now. You know, if there's any more important information, I'll try and keep you guys updated. But it seems like we have all the information we need right now. Anthro was not so great for Roblox, whereas Anthro is somewhat decent, and I feel like it'll be a lot easier to get used to and for us to accept it. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of Anthro. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.